Hello everybody, again today we're going to have practice for IELTS speaking. As you know, last sessions we worked on Cambridge IELTS 18 test 1 and test 2. Today we're going to practice on test 3. Okay, let's start. Let's see what are the questions. The first question is, how often do you buy things online and why? So we need to give our idea about the frequency of our online shopping, and about what sort of things we buy online. So listen to my answer. I usually buy the things online when I need. The things that I buy online is limited to those accessories, books, and gadgets. That is why I usually buy them when I hear about the company's outlet. It happens to me about every season when I find the really good discount there, and it is really bargain for me to buy the things and I can save some money. Okay, as you heard, I answered the questions about the frequency, how often I buy, and what kind of items I buy, and why I buy them online. The second question is, what was the last thing you bought online? Okay, you're just going to think about the last item, so it isn't going to be necessarily something that really you bought. You could imagine about what was it, but in my case, it was real. I considered earbuds, and now I'm going to talk about why I bought them online, and why I bought them first, and then why I bought them online. Actually, the last item that I bought online was a couple of earbuds. Working out in the gym, I suppose that I like to listen to my favorite kind of music, the music that is usually not played from the speakers of the gym. Then on the other occasions, such as getting to the work on the bus or going walking, I can listen to those kind of music that I like. That is why I dropped a visit to some city shops, and unfortunately I couldn't find a good brand. Then I decided to go to some research for some online shops, and after reviewing some comments from other customers, I decided to buy a good brands, and actually I'm really satisfied that I have bought them. Okay, as you listened, I talked about the last item I bought. I explained the reason why I needed them, and then I explained why I bought them online. The third question is, do you ever see things in shops and then buy them online, and why? So this question is about your life experience. It really happens to you or no. I'm going to answer in two ways. The first one is positive. So my answer is actually yes, sometimes it happens to me, because in comparison shop, I can save some money. It is good for me. In addition, I can check about the originality online, about more features. Some online shops also give some other service, such as guarantee. That is why I prefer to buy them online. So this is the first condition that I answered, the first method. It was the positive, and my answer was because of the service, because of saving some money, I prefer those online shops. Then in the second way, I'm going to answer in a negative way with no. Actually, no, I don't like to see them in the shop and then buy them, because sometimes the things that I find in the store aren't really something that I can find online. And in the online web, those web shops, most of the time, I find the things that are fake. And nowadays, especially, most of those online shops are offering these kind of fake things because of they want to have the customers believe their prices less, but we know that most of the time that low price isn't just good idea. Okay, the last question is, do you think the popularity of online shopping is changing your town or city center? So is it changing or no? Again, I'm going to answer in two ways. The first one is positive and the second one is negative. Actually, no, it hasn't changed the popularity of my city center shops, because day by day it is getting busier and busier, perhaps because of the overpopulation in the city and this consumerism trend in the society. Everybody likes to go shop, and especially this is kind of activity which is considered as entertainment, and people like to go walking, go shopping with their friends or family members. That is why still the city center is the hub for many people. And if I answer in the negative way, I say, yes, actually, the city center is getting quieter and quieter these days. Especially some people are just going for window shopping and they're just browsing rather than really buying something. Most of them prefer to find their goods and then order them online in order to save some money. Okay, so in this module, as you heard, my answer totally different. I want to just mention something. It depends on your viewpoint. It depends on your life experience. It depends on what you really experience in your life and what you want to say. So don't worry about the positive or negative answer. Just try to explain about that and bring your real experiences and the real things that happened in your life. Okay, let's go to part 2 now, to the cue card. Let's see what is the question. Okay, describe a time when you enjoyed visiting a member of your family. You would say who you visited and where, why you made this visit, what happened during this visit, and why you enjoyed about this visit. Always remember that you have 1 minute preparation time in this question, and you can write those keywords. I've always told that this is really important to write the keywords that you can develop. Your keywords should be the exact answer for these questions, and you should keep the order. But remember something in mind, if you just simply answer these ones, you can't meet that 1 minute and you need to even speak more. So you need to develop those keywords. So listen how I'm going to develop my keywords. Actually, one of the time that I really enjoyed visiting a member of my family was the time that we dropped a visit to see my sibling, my brother, who was living as a student in Istanbul in Turkey. Actually, he was the third-year university student over there, and my family and I decided to visit him because he, for several times, mentioned over the video call that he is really worried with the situation and he was feeling alone. That is why in one of those holidays in my countries, we decided to fly there. We flew there and we landed on a cold winter day, but okay, it wasn't that much cold. It was something mild for that city. It was really enjoyable for us because after a while, about 6 months, we visited my brother and he was really happy to see us over there. He arranged good occasions over there for us, some lunch and dinners in nice restaurants. Also, we had some sightseeing in the city. The city was really beautiful for us because it was our first time visiting Istanbul city. It was a historical city. We met lots of tourists over there too. My brother got finally happy that we visited him over there. We bought some souvenir for other siblings and it was really good memory, and we always talk about that in our family gatherings. Okay, as you heard, I talked about something that perhaps happened in my life, and we talked about the situations. I mean that I developed the keywords. For example, in the first question, who you visit, I explained about it. He was my brother. He was university student. He was living in Istanbul in Turkey in the university student. You need to develop your keywords. That is why you can make your wordings more, your time of speaking more. Okay, let's go to part 3 and answer discussion questions. Okay, now we're on the third part of the questions. Let's answer discussion questions. The first discussion question is, when do families celebrate together in your country? Actually, most of the time, families celebrate those New Year holidays in some religious holidays, such as Eid al-Fitr or Eid al-Adha, and family members usually visit their hometowns, visit their siblings and parents and grandparents. This is a good opportunity for them to visit each other and celebrate. Okay, the second one is, how often do all generations in a family come together in your country? It usually happens in those big festivals, those national festivals such as Eid al-Fitr and also New Year's Day, because the holidays are long enough for the people to visit their hometowns, and usually people get together in their grandparents or parents' house. This is really good opportunity for them to visit each other. Most of the time, it is long time. That is why they spend staying some time with other siblings, and they remember about those adulthood, younghood, childhood, and they talk about those good memories. Why is it that some people might not enjoy attending family occasions? Actually, sometimes it is some psychological factors, such as some people are introverted. They don't like to speak with others. Sometimes because they don't like to be in the busy place because they aren't comfortable. You know, most of the time nowadays people are much more comfortable in their own home, which are about one person or two people, and that is why they don't like to be just in a busy place which is crowded with about more than 10 people. The next question is, do you think it is a good thing for parents to help their children with schoolwork? We know that there are differences between the individuals, and sometimes those children cannot learn very well at the school, perhaps because of some problem they missed about some points at school in the classroom. That is why I think helping a father and mother actually is blessing for them, and also they can learn from their parents. This is really enjoyable for them. So I think that this is really practical idea, just in the condition that they don't get used to it and they don't rely only on their parents. The next question is, how important is it to eat together at least once a day? Actually, I think that it is very necessary because keeping the integrity among the family members, I mean the integrity of the family, it is important to listen to us and share with us. I mean that people can help us, people can listen to us, and it is very important for the essence of the family. That is why we call them family, because we expect them to help us in the situations. Sometimes it isn't only about helping, it is about just listening, commenting, some appreciations. All of those can work, and I think that it is very important to have some time together, especially when it is the meal time. It is really good time to listen together to each other. The last question is, do you believe that everyone in family should share household tasks? Of course, yes, because we are living in a house, it is very important to cooperate with the things at home. Not only it is good and it can ease the work at home, but also it teaches children about how to work, how to deal with those things at home, and learning of some skills could be really beneficial for them. And in the future, when they're going to be independent, they can use these skills, they can practice freely, they can use these ideas in their house too. Okay, everybody, we answered all of those questions, 3 parts. Okay, sometimes it was very short, sometimes it was long, but I'm trying to save much on the time because all, as I have told you, depends on your speaking speed. When you are more fluent, you can deliver more words, as I have told before. But today I wanted to focus on something which was very, very important and vital in your speaking, which is developing your keywords. So do this practice all the time that you have free time. Just write some keywords and then explain and describe it. Look at different aspects, talk about its setting, talk about its feature. This is how you can expand your knowledge of skill of speaking, how you can talk more about one thing, how you can describe it more. This is how you can be successful, especially in the cue card section. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. I hope that you really enjoyed. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you very much. Next time, we're going to have practice over test 4. Thank you. Goodbye.